This is Iron Man, because it's the real one. What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today we'll be unboxing an official, because you can tell it's official due to the Tamashii Nation's quality seal of approval right there, of the Marvel Avengers Infinity War Mk50 Nano Set 2. Now, if you're wondering, hey Dex, why are you reviewing this? This is pretty late. Well, I just have a bunch of Iron Man bootlegs and I just want to do this all in one week. So I am dubbing this on my channel Iron Man Week. I'm going to try my best to do one Iron Man action figure review, whether it's a bootleg or a real one, every day this week. So we'll see what happens. Now, on Friday, I'm hoping I get this weapon set that someone from China made, where you get the shield and you get the hammer hands and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm hoping by Friday, if I get it, that would be so cool, and it would end off Iron Man Week. So another reason why I have this figure is because this is actually a return from my store, which, by the way, my store is www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. He returned this because the good old post office decided to not take good care of their packages, and it was smashed, as you can see here. He was probably an unboxed toy collector, or a boxed toy collector. And yeah, unfortunately, that's what happened. So I had no choice but to accept the return, give him his money back, and now I'm stuck with this. So that gave me a chance to open this guy up. And we're going to see if he's worth your money. Now, there's a few things I do know about this action figure. If you're thinking you're getting a complete Iron Man action figure, no, you're not. And this is the most unfortunate part about this figure. And let's just look into it, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay? So, I opened him up, and you're wondering, oh, cool. So he has these cool wings, right? And he comes with more parts and whatnot. So, where's his regular hands? You're probably wondering. No regular hands with this guy. This is how he comes. And this is kind of unfortunate considering that you're paying upwards to $80 for this guy. And that's... I'm not going to say that's highway robbery. No way. You're a collector. You could get whatever you want. And adding, more stuff to your action figures is really nice. But it's just unfortunate that this is not a complete Iron Man figure. Everyone, please stand by as I try to put this on. Hold on. So now that I got him together, this is pretty much how he comes. Again, so unfortunate. You don't have extra hands. You don't have the extra feet. They're assuming you already have a Mk50 Iron Man, which some people don't out there, which is kind of unfortunate because they don't make the original Mk50 anymore. At least to my knowledge, you can't get him anymore. I've checked with Bluefin. They are not getting any more of the original, so you're kind of just stuck with this one if you want an official release. So, how do you solve this problem? You know me, I'm a figure fix kind of guy. There's always a way around it. So, what we have here is a Mk50 bootleg. This is something that I reviewed like almost a year ago. And these two are actually to scale. And we're like, oh, no, he's not. Look, he's a little bit taller. Actually, the boots make him a little bit taller. But for the most part, he is actually to scale. So you could replace all the arms and stuff like that. You know what? Usually I wait till articulation and scale, accessories to handle the parts like this. But we're just going to do this right now. So this is the fake, and we're going to put the real one. And there you have it. So that solves your problem right there. I put a fake arm of the fake SH Figuarts Mk50, and I put it on the real deal Mk50 as all his parts are flying off. Everyone, just give me a second here. I've noticed, I had a feeling this is going to be a problem. All the wings and stuff like that. But yeah, as you can see, you can get this to work. So there you have it. Initially, I thought this would be an issue, but of course, if you could just buy the clone, you can get this clone at AliExpress or eBay. You can't get it in official stores. You have to buy this overseas, and this actually is one of the best clone figures out there, in my opinion. So there, that solves your problem right there. I'm going to fully outfit this guy with the clone parts, this one, with the clone parts by accessories. So that pretty much confirms it. You can use the clone parts on the real one. But let's talk about paint detail. I know I keep going on and on about how he just doesn't come with all the extra hands and stuff, and he just comes like that. But nonetheless, wow, to be 100% honest with you, I've never owned the real Mk50, and I am just so impressed by this SH Figuarts figure. Just look at this finish. It is absolutely perfect, in my opinion. I absolutely love this Iron Man. I think this is one of the best Iron Mans they've made in terms of paint and detail, articulation and scale, and everything like that. He just looks absolutely amazing. Just the paint work it's excellent. Wow. The real one just takes my breath away, whereas even the clone is decent, but for some reason the real one, let's try to put the clone back there, the real one just looks better. I mean, I really can't explain it. Maybe it's the darker red. Maybe it's the more attention to the golds and blues. I don't know what it is. It's just looking, it's a clear difference to me that the real one just looks so much better. So much more quality control is put into the real one. Wow, absolutely breathtaking. Okay, so let's talk about articulation and scale. Let's see how tall he is. And he's looking to be 6.5 inches. Now let's get some more. Now if you're looking to see if he scales well with real deal SH Figuarts, what I have here is the Vanilla Coke Iron Man 3 Iron Man, and we also have a real deal SH Figuarts Tony Stark. As you can see, they really scale really well together, thank goodness. So if you have these three, or if you have any of the real SH Figuarts Iron Man, absolutely, they work really well. And just because I have him here at the desk, I have a Figma Reaper, and you can combine these two together. So let's get some Marvel Legends. And here is a Marvel Legends Mk50. Not my favorite figure, to be 100% honest with you. But no, these do not scale well. This is a much bigger action figure, so no, absolutely not. This is definitely the best one. But of course, when it comes to Marvel Legends, you're only paying 20 bucks, and you're paying upwards to $85 to $90 for this guy. Oof. That really hurts to say that, but I just gotta say, he looks really, really cool. Anyway, let's talk about articulation. We have a ball joint there at the leg, which, by the way, these are confirmed metal legs, or at least metal shins up to the feet. I don't think this part's metal, but yeah, from here on, that's metal. That's really cool, so it's super stable. We have a double jointed knee right there. No shin swivel, but that's okay because we have a ball joint here at the crotch. And also we have three, sorry. And I'm starting to see where this guy was starting to break due to the bad shipping. Let's just take these off for now. We have 1, 2, 3 points of articulation there. Let's just take off all his wings, just so we can get articulation out of the way. And he does do some awesome ab crunch right there. That's really nice as the legs fall off because they're really heavy. And we do get butterfly joints, which he can hug himself super good. Ooh, look at that, or super well. Look at that, that looks really nice. We get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. Of course, we have that at the... No, we don't get that out of the hand because we just have blades. That's all we get. And we get 2 here at the neck, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation, which is a standard for SH Figuarts. And this guy looks absolutely amazing. So, let me get this guy together one more time. Okay, so let's talk about accessories. This is pretty much what you get with him. You also get a case holder for all the hands if you do have the original or even the clone. And let's see what else you get. You get a stand, I believe. So let's get this stand together. So here's the wonky stand that you get with him. In all honesty, he's very balanced, so you really don't need this, in my opinion. I guess this is just there to add to the set, and they kind of know that, hey, we're not giving you a complete deal. So that's cool, I guess, to be 100% honest with you. So now that we've done all that, let's take this clone of the Mk50 and let's see if we can interchange the parts. This is something that I've wanted to do. We know that the arms work, so let's just do this. Oh, and those are really tight. Okay, hold on. All right, everyone, please stand by. I'm going to outfit this guy as best as I can. Okay, guys, we're back. Let me just tell something before we move on with this video, is that this is the fake. I managed to pull off all the arms and the shins, legs. Let me just tell you, if you buy the clone, this was really, really hard to pull all of these off. you're going to need some hot water. You're going to have to keep reheating that hot water and then dunking the joints in, making sure they're really hot so you can pull it off. This took me a solid 5 to 10 minutes. That's a long time to me. Usually they just pop off, but these are extremely tight. So if you're thinking about doing this, just note, be very, very patient in removing these so we can get this so you can get this thing going. So I already have the real one here. Let me just remove the arms. These shouldn't be too hard to remove. At least I don't think they should be, because it's the real deal. And just as I thought, nothing's ever going to be that easy for me now, is it? Let's just remove all these. And let's just see. Okay, so there you go. Much easier, required no hot water. So this is the real deal. This is the fake. Probably to the naked eye, you can't even tell the difference. I can. There's a little bit of defects on the fake, but let's move on with the video. So I managed to remove all these. Let's put the fake legs on the real one, and let's see if they're interchangeable. They should be. Ooh, and it might require some hot water. Look at that. That's pretty nice. So those are the fake legs on the real body. And let's get the fake arms on the real body. And boom, there you have it. Wow. Look at this, guys. Amazing. So if you're looking to get a complete Iron Man Mark 50 that's official, or as official as you could possibly get it, and still get the arms and legs to work with the Nano Set 2, it would be a very good idea to look in AliExpress and find the best looking Mark 50 clone so you can interchange it here. So you're not spending an arm and a leg. Because I know the real one is really expensive right now. I think he's about $100, and then you got to spend another $85. That's $185. If you want to save yourself some money, this guy is about $20, $20 to $30. Buy him, and then get the real deal, and then you could just put the limbs on. And what you have here is a pretty darn good-looking Iron Man. Now, let's put the wings on him, and just to see how he looks, and get an idea. So there you have it. That's just him with the wings. Yeah. And I'd have to say that's pretty cool. So take this for advice. The clone does work to fit with the real one. If you don't want to buy the real standard Mark 50, you can use the clone. And that will save you a whole bunch of money, and you'll still get a really awesome looking Iron Man. And then you have these spare parts to add to it. And there you have it. That's that right there. And that looks really, really solid. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking for the real Mark 50, I do have some more left in stock. You can go to www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.